Hello, welcome back to Learn Economy. In this video, we are going to look into the assets, liabilities, and net worth. We'll be looking into the differences among assets, liabilities, and net worth. Coming to the meaning of assets, an asset is something which is owned by an individual that has got some monetary value. While in the case of liabilities, these are obligations that deplete resources, and examples of liabilities would include loans, accounts payable, mortgages, etc. An item of property owned by a person or a company which is regarded as something which possesses some value and available to meet debts, commitments, or legacies are considered to be asset, right? An asset is something which contains some economic value or some future benefit. So an asset can be often generate cash flows, especially in the future. It can be a piece of machinery, a financial security, or a patent, etc. An asset is a resource or property having a monetary or economic value possessed by an individual or economic entity, which is capable to generate some future economic benefits or return. Assets are of various types. Here we are going to look into the three different types of assets, starting with tangible assets. These are assets that are in physical form: bonds, stocks, land, cash on deposit, cash in hand, corporate bonds, money market funds, saving account, inventory, equipment, etc. are some of the examples of tangible assets. Then we have intangible asset. That means that you cannot touch these assets. Blueprints, bonds, brand, website, trademark, copyright, contracts are some of the examples of intangible assets. Apart from tangible assets and intangible assets, there is something known as personal asset. And personal assets are those assets which are owned by a particular person. That means that the ownership of that asset is in the hands of a person. The examples of these assets include jewelry, investment accounts, retirement account, personal characteristics, real estate, artwork, automobile, etc. So this is under the ownership of a person. Then, having understood assets, let's come back into the question of liabilities. What are liabilities? These are debts and obligations of the business. They represent as creditors' claim on business assets. The main difference between assets and liabilities is that assets provide some future benefit, while in the case of liabilities, there is some future obligation. In the case of assets, there is some economic benefit, but in the case of liabilities, there is some obligation. The aggregate difference between assets and liabilities is equity, which is a net residual ownership of owners in a business. Asset would add value to the company and it would increase the company's equity, while in the case of liabilities, this would decrease the company's value as well as equity. The more your assets outweigh your liabilities, the stronger financial health that your business have. But if you find yourself with more liabilities rather than assets, then that means that your business is actually in a position of financial crunch. Now, having understood both assets as well as liabilities, now coming to the question of net worth is very much important. What is net worth? Net worth is the value of all assets minus the total value of liabilities. Put another way, you can see that net worth is what you earn minus what is owned. That is your ownership or your things that you own minus what you owe. I mean, your responsibility, your obligations to pay in the future. What you will be getting in the future minus what you need to pay back in the future. The value of any other real estate you may own include second homes. I mean, second-hand homes and underdeveloped land, rental property, commercial buildings. All these are something which you might be interested in. In general, we can see that net worth is the total asset owned by an individual or the business minus any obligations or the debt obligations that a person has. On a company's balance sheet, net worth is demonstrated through the owner's equity section. Net worth is calculated by subtracting all your liabilities from your assets. And it is a single most significant measure of personal wealth. So it's very important to understand the difference between assets and liabilities to calculate net worth. That's all. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos. And I welcome you to my Telegram group and Telegram channel to discuss your doubts. I will be providing the link of my Telegram group and Telegram channel in the description box. You can use the same. And also, I think you can post your doubts in the description box. I will be replying to that. With that, we end. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.